In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to find 1 million market cap meme coin tokens early. Now, first of all, why should you care about this? Well, basically, if you get into these very, very early, so when they're only at 10, 20, 30K market cap, then potentially you can make anywhere from 5x to a 10x. And this is realistic, and I'll show you some examples as well. So this can absolutely happen with the larger market cap. The only problem with this one is that not all meme coins obviously run to a 1 million market cap. And if you actually have a look over a 24-hour period, for example, on Solana meme coins, you can find it's usually anywhere from maybe 1 to, I would say, about 3. So anywhere up to 3 per 24-hour period might run. That's still plenty if you keep your eye open, but it's not a lot at the end of the day. So you have to really know how to look for them, and then your timing needs to be good as well. So let's talk about exactly what gets these to 100K market cap. And basically, in my experience, there's two main kind of categories this falls into. You know, it'd be awesome if every day there's some massive innovation in the world of meme coin tokens, and somebody comes up with these brilliant new coins that are life-changing and stuff, and that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen at all. In fact, it's absolutely the opposite. You get the usual rubbish recycling again and again, and then you get the odd one where you're thinking, wow, that's actually really cool. So that's actually the reality of it. So the two that I would say are most common are, first of all, the boring 1 million market caps, and then you've got the degen ones. They're the ones that are really fun, interesting, cool, stuff you've never seen before. And basically with the boring ones, what you will see is a combination of the usual stuff you've seen before. So it'll be some sort of Pepe derivative, or it'll be bonk, or sometimes it'll be random political figures like Trump, and it'll be some kind of play on that particular character, or it'll be Shiba or a random cat. Something that's already done well repeatedly many times. And to be honest with Pepe, there are so many Pepe Solana collections that have at some point reached 1 million market cap. So it's not that difficult. Those are the boring ones you want to look out for, because at the end of the day, you're not a meme coin connoisseur, neither am I. Like, we don't care as long as the price goes up to 1 million and we can invest early and make a lot of money from it. We're not really fussed. It's all good. The degen ones are enjoyable though, when you come across them, because you have a look at them, you have a look at their website, and you're like, wow, that's it's either really funny, it's either really new and innovative, or it's really appropriate to the narrative right now, what's going on in the world news, showbiz news, tech news, internet news, you know, something like that. So those are the two categories that you're looking out for. So every day, usually you'll get one in each category or more. So how do we find them on the charts? First of all, let me just show you a random example of one that we saw today. So basically on Deck Screener, what you can do is when you click on new pairs, it automatically limits the age to 24 hours. And then if you click on the Solana ones, by basically going here on filters and Solana, first of all, we're going to literally look at the ones that reached 1 million, assuming they're not, you know, so you still see the random kind of rugs and scams here as well, where the liquidity and the market cap don't make any sense at all. But this is one of them. The one's called Matrix. So Matrix obviously has been a ticker many times in meme coin. So there's a bit of the boring element as well. But anyway, a dog in the Matrix. Yeah, maybe you could argue that's slightly degen. And here what they've done is they've used a normal template website, so nothing kind of special here. And when you scroll down, this is kind of cool. They made a little bit of effort to make it almost like a comic book. We've got chapter 1 here, chapter 2, chapter 3. I'm trying to work out if there's any kind of game or anything involved. I don't think so. Chapter 4. So yeah, what they're doing is they're basically summarizing the story of the Matrix, but in dog form. So yeah, it's not really innovative, but it's kind of funny. It is kind of funny, and it would tick the boxes kind of new. It's kind of something different from the usual rubbish, because this is less rubbishy than the other ones. Now, it's funny when you read the bottom part, because again, you see it, you know, it's the same stuff all the time. The roadmap never really changes with these awesome meme coins. So, for example, phase 3, let's read through it. Continued marketing efforts, maintain aggressive marketing strategies. What does that mean? Like aggressive, what's aggressive marketing as compared to normal marketing? I wonder. Major holder milestone, surpassed 10,000 holders entering the Matrix. I mean, to be honest, at this point, it's probably already hit 10,000 anyway. List the token on reputable centralized exchanges. I would love to know what non-reputable ones are. Ecosystem partnerships, establish collabs with all of the dodgy rugs in the niche. secret utility development. Develop a secret. This is not a normal utility, it's a secret one. Feature based on community feedback. So all of you guys have to come up with this idea, and then they will take the credit for it, and then maybe we'll get an extra price pump at the end. Final call to action. Encourage the community to continue following a dog in the matrix. That one I agree with. That one's awesome. And yeah, there should be a final call for that. So you see what I mean? It's kind of still a little bit silly and a little bit like it's not really anything that special. But yeah, it's worth 1 million and we got to 1 million. But the interesting part is from the run up, these don't, a lot of people think some of these coins, they automatically start at like 500 and then go to 1 million. Yes, sometimes they start a little bit higher at market cap, have a pullback and go. But many of them I've seen literally from zero or from liquidity pool, which is 2,000 in this case. It ran quickly to 100, didn't get a lot of pullbacks, got a bit of support around the 120 area and then kind of shot off. So you had that kind of first half an hour to get into this particular coin. And then, like I said, these ones are 5x to 10x all day long if you identify them. And there's a few every day maximum. Sometimes it might only be one. Sometimes it might be 5 or 6 if there's a very strong narrative running and everybody's jumping on the same narrative. And your job as a meme coin trader is just to find these. So one of the most useful ways to do it is to look at the website. So how do we find the new coins and websites? So when we click on new pairs here, we're just going to change some of these filters. So what we want to do is we want to click on Solana again, save that, click apply. And the age is already 24 hours. But what we want to do is we want to reduce that to less than 6. Less than 3 is a bit too fast. You just get too many of the rugs showing, which after 60 seconds disappear, which we don't want. So click on less than 6 hours and then sort by age, high to low. So now we're seeing stuff 4 minutes, not stuff that's launching like every 1 or 2 seconds, because like I said, every 5 collections, 4 might be scams, but then they disappear off this chart immediately. So then that's okay. For example, this one's quickly appeared on it, but it may be a rug. We don't know. We have to do our kind of research and stuff. Let's have a quick glance at it actually. But this is how we're looking for these new ones. And then the trick I do is I take the contract address. I have a faster way. You can use bots for this as well. But basically what we're doing is we're going on to Birdeye to try and see if we've got any info on the socials. This website is called birdeye.so. Copy and paste the contract there. You found it here. Check on the left, see if there's any description, including a website. And main thing I want to see is a website. If I don't see a website and only a Telegram group, I'm not really interested. It has, at minimum, has to have a website. That will tell you everything you need to know. Is it another template rubbish or is it something interesting and new? And obviously you have to research the contract as well because it's so early. I have many videos on my channel to show you how to do that. So make sure you check those out as well. So looking through this, I'm trying to work out what it is here. Problem with these sometimes is somebody thinks they've made something that's really funny, but if nobody knows what the hell it's on about, that kind of doesn't help either. There'll be people who just come to Telegram group saying, what is this? Who's Ruckus and what is this all about? So obviously you've got that too. You always see the same thing. Or honestly, they're just all copying and pasting the same roadmaps. So we don't really care about that. That's neither a positive or a negative. The strength of the meme. This is none of the boring ones that are already so already popular. So it must fall into the other one. It has to be some degen, incredible, something different one that you've not kind of seen before in the last few days on meme coin trading. I'm not really seeing that, but that's one we can keep an eye on. This price is going okay, but like I said, we don't know if this is a scam or not either. So we don't know if this is a rug. So that will be something that we need to research. The market cap is still very low at the moment. It's still under 1,000. So what I would do then is open all of the new collections, anything up to kind of half an hour. Anything more than that, you may have missed the boat already if it was going to run to be kind of 1 million. So let's click on one more just to show you as an example. So this is Sierra and it's the same thing. You can see the website there already, so it's easy for us to check. This one's not doing particularly well, but same thing. It's mainly the website I'm concentrating on. So this looks like an AI play. It's probably the name of some famous AI from a film or something. If I had to guess, go further down. Oh no, it's OpenAI's new, apparently it's their new bot. So they're just kind of playing on that. So they've just added a few random images and websites. And yeah, it's pretty basic, pretty average. I've not really heard much about Sierra unless it's just kind of launching now and stuff. And then the other thing you can quickly do is just check if other people have launched similar, if it's something that's trending at the moment. Because if somebody's already launched a Sierra and it did well like a day or two ago, then these derivatives are definitely going to do worse. And here's the problem. how many of these are launching. So there's so many Sierras launching that this is just a saturated spin on a current narrative which isn't going to work. There's like hundreds of them. So that's it for that one. So you don't have to worry. But one of these at some point, the first one, would have done quite well. But that's another way quickly just to screen whether the narrative is kind of already played out. So a reminder, at the end of the day, whether it reaches 1 million or not, your job is to trade it and flip it for profit. It's as simple as that. If one of these runs to 1 million market cap, then likely you will make a minimum 5x. So that's the massive advantage with these. Thanks for listening.